Hey Gary, it's David Olkowetsky with Artisan Revere. Thank you very much for your order. This is your Cobalt Blue chef's knife. I'm just going to slice through some magazine paper just so you can see how incredibly sharp it is. Just flies through that like it's not even there. The rest of the inspection is what I'm about to do for you right now. So I'm going to check to make sure that these black hex screws are fully flush with the handle. They are. And I'm checking to make sure that there's no gaps between the blue Richlight, the Red G10, and the Tang. There aren't any. Feeling right over here in the front of the handle to make sure it's nice and smooth, while also still providing some positive stop. Checking the choil area, that's this area right here, to make sure it's nice and rounded over. Spent a lot of extra time on that just to make sure it's going to be very comfortable for you in hand. Same thing along the spine of the knife. Let's inspect the edge grind visually. That is a perfect edge grind, and then we're going to run it through my fingernail just as a double check. Beautiful, nice and toothy, really, really nice. Couple quick things just in terms of storage and so forth. One way to store the knife is in the leather sheath. The way I put it in, you'll see the AR here and the AR here. I'll put it in the tip first, rotate, and then slide it in. And just remember, you want to match the AR on the knife and the AR on the sheath, really important. Two reasons for that. One, it's not going to fall out. If you do that, I wouldn't recommend holding it this way, obviously. Hold it by the handle always. The other reason is the bottom of the leather sheath has an extra piece of leather that's called a leather welt. That leather welt is going to prevent you from slicing through. This knife will fit in upside down. However, the top of the sheath does not have an extra piece of leather, and so you could, in theory, slice through it. I don't know that we've ever had anybody do that, but it is a possibility. So again, please just make sure you put that in correctly. The other way that I usually recommend folks shoulder knives, it would be on a knife magnet. So just spine first, rotate just like that. Again, spine first, rotate just like that. Doesn't matter if I wouldn't put it like all the way up to the tip, but anywhere like kind of in the middle, bottom, etc. I usually just store mine like right around here. It's going to be nice and it's going to hold on very, very well. We usually have 3 or 4 different knives on our magnet at home. Those are 2 best ways to store it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Really appreciate the order. Before I ship it, I'm going to clean it up, put a little bit of food grade mineral oil on the blade and on the handle, and you should have it in just a couple of days. Thank you so much.